All right, so we have rapper Young Joc from College Park, Georgia, the Atlanta, Georgia area, and he was just found clowned on because he participated or he does his time of rideshare. It's sort of like a link to a Uber company. They're known for just driving people around to different areas and dropping them off as personal taxi in your privatized owner vehicle. And he picked up these two young ladies, whatever. They was going somewhere in downtown, and they was like, "Hey, think I know you?" And he was like, "Well, here I am, Young John." I was like, "Oh shoot!" So of course, we got the social media now. People filming him say you must have fell off because they was known for him just being on TV shows, making a lot of money. He had a net worth of $8 million. I look at it like this, man. You can't shame a man that's putting food on the table. My thing is, at least he's doing something productive to make ends meet. Even if his intention is not to make ends meet. He said he wants to inspire kids to make an honest living. And if they see their favorite rapper, doing rideshare or doing something that's open to the public, that's a little more feasible to regular people, then the college kids and people that's grown up, like, it's nothing wrong with having a 9 to 5 or having just a job in general, just to do what you need to do. Because my thing is this, man. Especially if you start a business, it's gonna take 2, 3, 4, 5 years maybe before you even can see some type of income or consistently income, that positive cash flow. And you may have to work at McDonald's. You may have to, just take 2 or 3 jobs and something that maybe I won't say the meaning, but that you may be underpaid for a little bit. Until then, you start coming up with more money strategies and you can help fund your dream on the side. I mean, you even had Colonel Sanders. I mean, at the age of 60, that's when he just started his own Kentucky Fried Chicken franchise. I mean, Jeff Bezos. I mean, he was working really hard in the 90s, just working at a accounting firm, I believe. And he was like in some little office and he developed Amazon. It was just really him working long days and long nights. And who knows, he could probably actually have shares in rideshare. You don't know. I look at a young jock like this. He has 6 children. He was married from 2001, 2014. I think they're not together anymore, but he got 6 kids and he got to take care of. He probably got to pay for their school and all this stuff. And the music may be slowing down, but it doesn't mean that he doesn't have any other investments. And he says that in a positive manner, that he rebuked it, he refuted. He was like, "Hey, at least I'm meeting new people. I'm meeting business people, entrepreneurs. I'm meeting people who lives in the city, and it's just a good way to sort of just like provide and good great service." And it's nothing wrong with this. I mean, people taking all this proportion. I mean, hey, if I see Jay-Z working at the grocery store, I'm like, "Hey, what up?" And keep it moving. I'm not gonna say, "Dang, man, you used to be making. Was you a billionaire? A couple years ago? Well, what's going on? When you the richest rapper at one point, why are you working in this establishment?" Thing is, like, listen, do you want him to lose his house? You want him to be evicted? You want him to lose his cars? Because it comes down to a lot of financial mishaps too, to a lot of celebrities. I mean, they got to pay entourage. They probably got to pay just the travel expenses. I mean, going on tour, the studio time, all this stuff that's really not theirs. And then on top of that too, if they don't read their contracts, the contracts probably say, "Hey, we gotta get a certain percentage of your royalties." I mean, all of these things over time builds up, and they probably purchasing like large items and mortgages and things that they really can't afford to that if they have a sustainable income. And I don't know what's his financial reason, what is going on, but this is nothing. It's nothing sad. It's nothing to be ashamed of. And to be honest with you, I'm glad Young John's doing this instead of him just being on rehab, with him on drugs. He depressed because he don't have any money or something like that, or he homeless. I mean, he's doing something. He's getting up and he making ends meet. He's working. He's going out there into the public and working. He can go easily to a TV show. This story clearly reminds me of. It was a gentleman, I forgot his name, but he was working at he used to do the Cosby Show. And you know how he wasn't really, after this whole Cosby situation allegations, they really wasn't, they kind of stopped the royalties and the residual income that was coming in from the Cosby Show and all his works. So he was kind of forced to do some type of screenwriting on his own, establish his own type of network. But in that meantime, he was working at a grocery store at Trader Joe's. Now, ever since that incident that happened, people was like filming him, like, "Why you working at Trader Joe's?" Now I think Tyler Perry was working with him, and he was on actually 2 different TV shows. So we don't know what God may have for Young Joc to go ahead and pursue this endeavor here. I mean, he may be continuously to go in it might open them up to collab with Justin Bieber. I know that might be a poor example. Don't clown me on that, but or Roddy Rich, who knows? At the end of the day, man, he might be on Power the next Power season. Who knows, man? But I just feel like him doing rideshare is nothing. There's nothing wrong with this. At the end of the day, as long as you putting food on the table, you providing, you giving everything you need, is whatever profession you have, it's making you happy. Is getting the job done to the point that you're not out here just losing on the corner, or you're not going back into bad habits or in isolation. But at the end of the day, Young Joc, I don't feel like it's nothing wrong. If I send you on my Uber or my ride share, I'm like, hey bro, what's up, man? I might take a picture with you. Hey, we might go to a restaurant in the Atlanta area. Who knows? But keep doing you. It might be a temporary thing. You might be doing this for fun. Who knows, man? So he's probably playing chess right now, man, until he meet like the biggest person, because he can use his influential and how years he his success back in the day to go ahead and easily make connections for something bigger. Like a waiter or waitress might have to start off, and even though she might be paying for school, you got strippers that strip just so they can pay for college. It's crazy. Women create OnlyFans account for college. Like, it's all kinds of stuff that be going on. So at the end of the day, you're doing something positive. There's nothing going on. We got to stop shaming black men for doing something productive in society and uplift them. So that's all I really have to say. You guys continue to like, comment, subscribe. I don't think there's nothing wrong with this. And I'm out. Deuces.